Today's episode was a fun one. Talked to Anya Cheng. She is the founder of Taelor.style, talking about how they're using AI to help you style your wardrobe. And again, hey, this is the Netflix of wardrobe, wearing online. What does that mean? It means ultimately you rent before you own. You don't even have to buy it. You don't have to do laundry. Are you kidding me? No laundry, stylish clothes, saving time. Check, check, check. All that and more on Right About Now. Look, we get it. You can hardly go anywhere or do anything these days without hearing about AI this or AI that. And if you're like most people, when it comes to AI, you're impressed, but you have a few concerns. But what if AI was used not as a tool to replace people, but as a way to help understand people better? AI from SurveyMonkey is designed to do just that, from crafting the perfect survey, which is harder than you might think, to analysis that digs deep, finds patterns, and surfaces trends quickly. SurveyMonkey's powerful suite of AI capabilities make it faster and easier than ever before to get insights from real people, helping you make confident decisions for your business. Try it today at surveymonkey.com/Ryan.
We have those unique data. We put it together and we buy two companies, their styling information from their 10 years operations. Then we layer on top of large language model. So as they grow, we also grow, but we always one step ahead. If you are a small business or starting a company, now is your time because building AI is easy. All you need is unique defensive data.
This is Right About Now with Ryan Alford, a Radcast Network production. We are the #1 business show on the planet with over 1 million downloads a month. Taking the BS out of business for over 6 years and over 400 episodes. You ready to start snapping necks and cashing checks? Well, it starts right about now.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Right About Now. We're here to help you get right now. Hey, we can talk about what you should have done. We can talk about what you should do. We need to talk about right now. You know what's right now? It's AI. It's lots of it. It's every day. It's in front of us. But ultimately, hey, I like to look good. It's, my style, my image. That's why I go straight to the source. It is Anya Cheng. She is the founder and CEO of Taelor. She's making everybody look good. What's up, Anya?
Hello. This is Anya from Taelor AI. We use AI to pick clothes for you. In the past, only celebrity has human stylists. Nowadays, with AI, everybody has your personal stylist in your fingertips. But in addition, we send people real clothes for you to wear for a couple days, couple weeks. No more shopping, no more laundry. After it's rental service. Before starting a company, I help you Facebook, Instagram shopping for Meta, head of product for eBay, also senior director at McDonald's, run their food delivery business. When you are ordering McDonald's from your phone, that was my product, and help Target to build their tech office here in Silicon Valley. Excited to be here today.
You really are 40 under 40. I mean, I tell you what, girls in tech, 40 under 40, she's got it going on. You've been around the block.
That's right. Yeah, and I'm also teaching at Northwestern University. I teach marketing and product management there. So excited to share some example and case studies.
Anya, I want to talk mainly in our short time together about what you're doing with Taelor, how you've grown that business, the future of all AI as it relates to your business. But let's at least, because you do have an impressive background. You've worked Facebook, you just named the who's who of some tech brands and otherwise. What's the one thing that our audience could know about you and what you learned working at some of those giants, and maybe one of the biggest takeaways that then led you to your own path?
I think the one thing is the reason that I started a company was that when I was working for big tech companies before, I was a female leaders for a big tech company. I came from data scientist and marketing background, but I did do large technology teams. So I always feel a little bit imposter syndrome. Am I ready for the day? I'm sure many people like me who have a dream feel that sometimes. I start feel like maybe at least I need to look great, dressed up, looks presentable. When I'm freaking out, nobody will find out. I started using some subscription boxes like Stitch Fix and some other subscription boxes out there, but you all have to buy. They do style you. But once they send you the box, within a few days, you have to decide if you're going to buy. It's almost like Netflix show versus buying a DVD of Home Alone. If you're watching a Netflix show, you don't have to decide, right? You watch for 3 minutes, you don't like it, move on, who cares? It's subscription, tons of options out there. Versus buying a DVD, you have to really sure. And I didn't like the pressure of a commitment. I started renting clothes. Company like Newly, 500 million revenue in just 5 years, backed by Urban Outfitter, Rent the Runway or more. Lots of women's rental company. All of them require me to pick hundreds of thousands of garments, pick, spend 2 hours. And it was an aha moment for me that I realized I do not like browsing and shopping, and I don't know fashion. I don't have strong fashion sense. I don't know what to pick. And most of fashion companies seems to have the design for people who are into fashion, not for people like me, just want to get ready for the day and be successful. And that's what Taelor was for. But for your questions on what did I learn from big tech company that end up apply here, I think one thing that I learned really important in big tech company is always focus on finding the right problem versus only focus on figuring out the solution. Because when you are fixing a wrong problem, no matter how great your solution is, it's going to be wrong. For example, when at Target, they thought of the one problem, which is mom, when they go to stores, sometimes they forget one thing. Yes. How about we build something called shopping list? You list the shopping list, you go to the store, the app become an in-store GPS. Turn right, turn left, never forget one thing from the store. The launcher feature spent 6 months, lots of money, geofencing all of the product in the locations in different stores. Eventually, nobody use it. Why? Moms, they are going to the store to get lost. They like to wander around the store, and they have been in store for 10 years. They said they get away from their noisy kids. They want to be lost in the store so they can buy something and spend time. It's their me time. Solving the right problem is extremely important, and that's why we found that these busy men who are not into fashion, but single guy salespeople, recruiter, faster, professor, really don't care about fashion, but need to look good. And we are solving the problem to help them to be more successful.
Smart. Got to solve the right problem. It starts there. Anya, before I turn a little bit more to Taelor and some of the specific things you guys are doing with AI. One question for someone as astute as yourself on the marketing side. We're in this world now, and obviously sales is everything for a company. Where do you fall on the performance marketing versus branding? Do people care about brands anymore? Or is it just about, hey, you solved my problem, you got a product, boom. Don't really care about the brand. For someone like yourself that's in tech, I could easily see you falling into solution sale. Does brand still have a place?
Yeah, I truly believe so. Example was my old company, Sears. Sears, as when we were at Sears, Kmart, our website actually faster than Amazon. The feature, the performance, every single website content 10 years ago is actually personalized. Not everybody see the same website. Not everybody see the same email. Not everybody see the same ad. 10 years ago. Sears was more cutting edge than eBay. Most people don't believe so, but when I joined eBay, I realized so. It's so true. However, people don't like the brand. They never really attached to it somehow. It's the great, amazing website with some product. But then when you don't have a brand, people don't have relevancy to you, right? So for example, what we found that in our model, people are not really just buying clothes. They are buying the chance to succeed. When we say menswear rental subscription, nobody cares. But when I say, hey, I can help you to dress up for your day night, which you don't have to worry about your day night, just focus on a conversation. People buy the service, people use the service. And I can tell you at Meta, at one point, they actually do blind testing. They sell the glasses. And at one point, they just put down the higher glasses. They put like Oculus versus some other brands on, Apples and some others. We see people actually choose differently. I do think that both are equally important. We know the marketing funnel. If you don't have a consideration, there's no performance marketing needed. However, it's also if you only have branding but you don't have performance marketing, you can never convert those awareness and consideration. We recently won the American Marketing Association Award of Excellence in Marketing by doing very well on ChatGPT. Nowadays, people say performance marketing more and more get into like ChatGPT SEO versus Google SEO because more people asking questions there. How we do it is that we use human and machines in a loop and exercise. We start with identify the user journey, why people search for something, even on ChatGPT, identify the question people will ask. We have human to write down the overall outline. We use AI to generating content. From there, our human stylists revising the content with their point of view. And then when we send the customer's outfit with a styling note, customer provide feedback, which feedback into the notes with the content. And then those content generating automatically to the website, which will get more traffic coming in from ChatGPT and as regular SEO. And it become an automatic flywheel. So then we won the award. We got 10,000 impressions for free from there. But I truly still believe brand is important. So does the performance marketing.
Woman after my own heart talking about the purchase funnel here. I love talking about purchase funnel. You got awareness, consideration, intent, and then you got to make a purchase. Oh man, whew. Heart beating. I'm a marketer at heart on. I will say it's really smart what you're doing because people are moving from SEO. Hey, all about all this list. No, just give me the answer. It's about answers. It's about solving the problem. It does lead to a fascinating discussion is when there's only one answer, what happens to SEO? We'll let someone else smarter than me solve that one. Anya, you just talked a little bit how you're using AI. It's been at the core of the business, I take it, since day one from what I heard and what you described. What's been the biggest learning lesson being on this cutting edge of AI?
Era of AI is very different from the era of algorithm. If you look at last generation, Google is a black box of algorithm. What's ranked high is important. But nowadays, unless you are Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, otherwise, most of you are going to use OpenAI, the ChatGPT's parent companies, or Elon Musk's AIs, or Google's AI, etc. So nobody is going to build your own algorithm. Means what? Means data is way more valuable nowadays. Building AI is easy. It's like building website. 20 years ago, you need a whole bunch of engineers. Nowadays, you need $10 on Shopify, you're done. Nowadays, the key thing is you have your unique data. So you can bring your data layer on top of whatever large language model the Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg build. At Tailor, we know customers' true preference. Why? If you go to a store, Macy's, Nordstrom's, or Amazon, you buy or don't buy something largely because of price. Your decision is polluted by the price. But when you watch your Netflix show, the show is not on discount. You watch which show is you truly like it. The same thing for our membership model. We pay people pay $100 per month. Whatever the clothes they pick along with our AI, our AI actually pick for them. But when they work together on deciding that is what they truly like. We also get feedback every other week because the customer wanting to make sure their next shipment is better. Versus in the past when I'm working for Target or eBay, people never give feedback unless it's 1 star and they're so pissed off about that, right? And we also know future. AI don't know the future, but AI know the past. But we are working with 300 fashion brands. They are designing something for the future. Next year's trend. This year, the most popular color is mocha. Like not brown, mocha, the mocha color. What's the next year's color? They are designing that. They are deciding that. And we also have human stylists. They have know-how. Why you don't just search? Why celebrities still use human stylists? Because they are still better. We have those unique data. We put it together and we buy 2 companies, their styling information from their 10 years operations. Then we layer on top of large language model. As they grow, we also grow, but we always one step ahead. If you are a small business or you're starting a company, now is your time because building AI is easy. All you need is unique defensive data. For example, my friend is a doctor. He's a dentist. All he does is you just have one the practice for 15 years. But he has those images for 15 years with different teeth issue. So now he's building his AI to detect teeth issue because he has those image, those unique data that no one else has. Think about that. And then for your previous questions on the SEO for ChatGPT, one thing you should know is that in the past for Google, they only consider structured data, means copies, right? Remember an image Google doesn't read Ryan's image, but we have to write Ryan right about now show behind the image so that Google can read. However, nowadays AI, they read both. They read image, they read videos, they read both. Multimedia become a lot more important. User-generated content become a lot more important. And that's the difference between SEO nowadays on ChatGPT versus before.
That's good. Hey, that means I'm out there, man. I got thousands of episodes and highlight clips and smart people like Anya coming on the show telling us all the good stuff. Hey, we're covered, Anya. We're good.
Exactly.
Walk me through. I'm a busy executive. My wardrobe sucks. Not mine. Mine's stylish because I got things like Tailor and other things that I use. But talk to me what that process looks like.
Yeah, our customers, they signed up just like Netflix show. They signed up for a membership, $79 or $98, however program they pick. So then they can't get to wear like 10 clothes per month, for example. So they start with a simple style quiz. How our AI know about you? We ask you some question. We do ask you your height and weight. which we don't always use because a lot of customers, they think they are taller and thinner. They will put, I am definitely size medium. No. Go to your closet, pick your favorite outfit. Oh my God, when did I become a size extra large? Yes, you are. So
Hey, I'm 6'5", 265. So believe me, I know. It's not no mediums in the closet for me.
That's right. So we do also ask them to go to their closet and look at their favorite outfit, what size is it. And then most important question we ask is your purpose. Because our customers, they don't care about looking good. They care about looking good so that they get a job, get a day, close a deal, or they show number one every single day. They want to get 5 million followers, like following and traffic every single episode. That's what they care. They care about success. No matter what's their definition of success. Some people's success means more time with their kids, so then they don't need to worry about their farm market outfit. Some people's success means they close a deal, won a $10 million deal with this new client. Our job is to make sure we dressed up to success, to project the best image that you want. And then from there, we ask you to upload a few pictures. You dislike certain item. And if you like, we get a 15 minutes consultation call with human stylists. Our human stylist will get on Zoom call and then we'll talk with you. You can show the closet, your body, or whatever you want to show. From there, we send you the first shipment. 7 items, for example. You're already mix and match to multiple outfits that fit with your upcoming schedule. And then from there, after you wear for whole weeks, if you're traveling, give it back to the hotel lobby with the return envelope that's prepaid. You go home without doing any laundry. When you get home, the next day, the new clothes has arrived. So no more shopping, no more laundry. Like your Netflix show, subscribe, you can watch a lot of things.
So you get to try it. You don't have to buy it. And you get to trade in and out the clothes that you want. And do you get the option to keep it, or is it just renting no matter what?
You get the option to keep it. And the good thing is that for most of the busy men, they never go to a trash store. So we all know sustainability, buying secondhand is great, and etc. But nobody have those times. So in this model, after you wear it for a few weeks, usually it's quite on discounts, 10, 20, 50, 70% off. So then most people just buy it. They look like still very new, just like your airport rental car. They tend to be very, very new. Average renting 3 times is already sold. And we partner with over 100 brands, Marine Layer, Johnson & Murphy, Bonobos, all kind of brand, you name it. For both the most famous American brand, but also we source globally. Best brand in Italy, best brand in Netherlands, in UK, in Japan. So you get those amazing brands come here and then you can try. I can tell you most of our customer thinks, I would never wear pink. And our stylist, how about this? I give you a bonus item for free. Try this one. And they were like, okay, this is great. Can I buy 2 of that? So many of us never know our true style because we have been wearing the same thing again and again in the last 10 years.
Hey, real men wear pink. I like it. I love this because you get to try stuff. You just hit the nail on the head. You try stuff that maybe you wouldn't feel comfortable buying. And you know you're not stuck if you don't like it. But a lot of times it forces you into trying something a little different, and you can sample it. And then you get to at least expand your horizons of what you might wear. I'm a black t-shirt guy. I come back to the black V-neck a lot, but I've had to expand the palette. My wife's like, all right, black V-necks, it's time to take a little break. And you got to have a little splash of color.
That's right. Most of them, they don't. We ask, like, what color you usually wear? Blue. Everybody is blue, right? So, but this year, the famous color is mocha. And last year, famous color was red wine. Do you have those colors? If not, check it out. These are still very, very trendy. And the good thing, you don't have to know. Our human stylist with our AI will pair for you. We even told you, okay, what shoes you should pair with, what belts you should pair with. And that's where we are expanding into as well. Our customer users are more like executive assistant, concierge service, or more like the gadget guy behind superhero in those movies. So you ask a question about branding and what we are really selling. I think we are not really just selling clothes. We are selling the peace of mind, the convenience, the chance to succeed. And that's what our customers are really buying for.
That makes a lot of sense. What about tuxedos? Or, so I think sometimes you think of rentals and you think of suits or something. Is this a service to use for those types of single one-off events?
No, not at all. Our customers, we don't have suits, we don't have tuxedos because most people don't wear that nowadays. We have blazers, sport coats, we have t-shirts, hoodies, sweaters, and all kind of things that for everyday wear. Our mission is to help people get ready for their days. So our customer users more like your Netflix show. In the old time, you buy the DVD once a year, like, okay, holiday, we will do this. But nowadays, you open your Netflix show, you become every day. In the old time, you only rent the car once a year when you go on the road trip with your family. Nowadays, you open Ubers and Lyft, you're renting car every single day. So the share economy is getting a lot more getting into everyday life. And also, we partner with fashion brands from all over the world. So instead of burning those inventory, today 30% of clothes go directly from factory to landfill, generating 10% of carbon emissions, 20% of polluting water. Fashion is the most polluted industry in the world. Instead of burning those inventory, we also help them to find a new outlet. And also, a lot of brands send us their latest collections. Over 100 brands we partner with. A lot of them, they will be testing their latest collections through the platform. Then they get feedback right away. Then they can decide what to produce next year. So our customer, on the one hand, helping to solve the environmental issue. On the other hand, become the guinea pig to try the latest collections that's not even out there. Maybe you are wearing the most trendy shirt for next year.
Hey. Win-win. Well, as we wrap up here, Anya, I got a question for you about a trend that's been taken off, especially it's a little late in the States, been overseas a lot more. Just want your perspective. Live shopping. Where does Anya fall on this? Are you a proponent? Do you think this is a trend that's going to expand? I personally do, but I'd love to know someone like yourself, what you think about what's happening in the live shopping space.
You're asking the right person because I do live shopping for Meta. So I build live shopping, Instagram, Facebook shopping. I help to build a team. I actually build a live shopping feature for Meta. I think for sure it's going to expanding. Most people ask me the question differently though. They ask me why it's so slow in the US. As you know, it's been super popular in China, Southeast Asia, most of the countries there, live shopping is their everyday life. And every year I heard VC investors come to me and say, Anya, can you do diligence this company? We really think that it's going to blow up next year. Why? But then after few years, still not yet, like not everywhere yet. I still truly believe it will be very, very popular. But the reason why it haven't been, I think it's many reasons. Number one, I think in the US, we tend to be a little bit more fragmented in terms of platform. Like commerce platform or payment platform. Most people don't feel comfortable giving Facebook your credit card. While in China, Southeast Asia, many of those companies, their platform for payment is exactly the same platform for their e-commerce. That's where they shop, where they do the payment, where they book appointment for doctor appointments. Their super app does all of those things. While here, we feel like Amazon is Amazon, eBay is eBay, Instagram and Google Map, they are all separate functions. Customer behavior takes a while on being emerged. The other thing is I think is also because of talents. If you look at those countries that have very strong live shopping, they are engineers. The same thing, they are engineers who build payments and shopping are the same people who build chat conversations. While in the US, I can tell you a lot of Google engineers or Facebook engineer in their entire life, they never built anything that was a physical product. Live chattings or other stuff, whatever, Google Map, there's no physical product. So it's very different from the engineer who work in Amazon. They need to consider the warehouse, the shipping time, the physical product, which is very, very different. User experience technology, collecting taxes, doing returns, make sure you're right on time in lifetime in the offline environment. So also talents are very, very different. However, despite those things, I still super believe that either commerce company like Amazon, those companies will incorporate a lot more social into it. I also do believe social company, Meta, Instagrams, and TikTok will still incorporate a lot more commerce in order to prove their attribution that they actually make an impact for the sales for advertisers. And I also still do believe there will be standalone commerce, social commerce platform emerge. Like today you see, like for example, Sephora. I do see a lot of startup doing just Sephora type of company, but entire site is native from social commerce with social contents over there. So I truly believe that's still the future.
Yes. whatnot's taken off. I'll tell you where it's taken off, and there's no looking back, and that's trading cards and collectibles. Yes, I have a business in that. And let me tell you, people are hook, line, and sinker on live shopping. We'll see maybe in Taylor's future. Who never knows? But ultimately, they're already breaking the mold using AI. Taylor, where can everybody keep up with you and Taylor and learn more?
If you are investors, if you are suppliers and or talents or partner, dating site, fitness center, career center, shows who needs outfits, feel free to reach out to me. I'm Anya, Anya at Taelor.ai. That's Taelor.ai. Or if you are just customers who want to get ready for your day, no more shopping or laundry, always looks great, have human and AI stylists to style you, then go on Taelor.style. That's Taelor.style, Taelor.style. Use a code podcast25 to get 25% off your first month, or use go on the gift card to go in podcast gift to get 10% off of gift card. Holidays around the corner. Best gift is saving time.
Love it. Podcast 25 and podcast, was that gift?
That's right.
There it is. We got those. We'll have those in the show notes for everyone to take advantage of. Anya, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice meeting you, and thanks everyone. Would you all be very successful and saving time? No more laundry. Who say AI cannot do your laundry? This is Anya from Taelor.style. Thank you.
Hey guys, you know to find us, ryanisright.com. We'll find highlight clips, show notes, and all the links that Anya so graciously shared for savings on Taelor. You know, it's always here. It's always right. It's always now. We'll see you next time.
This has been Right About Now with Ryan Alford, a Radcast Network production. Visit ryanisright.com for full audio and video versions of the show, or to inquire about sponsorship opportunities. Thanks for listening.